Field, home of the Richland Bombers. Today, live from Bomberville, a District 6 championship matchup featuring the visiting Gonzaga Prep Bulldogs and your Richland Bombers. The Bullpups enter today's game with a 19-4 record. The Bombers enter today's game with a 22-1 record. Today's game will be conducted under the rules and regulations of the District 6 tournament and the WIAA. All spectators are encouraged to root for their team and are asked to display good sportsmanship towards opponents and officials. Spectators who make harassing comments, including those of a racial or sexual nature, will be removed from the field. We would like to remind you that RSD is a tobacco-free school district. Tobacco products and alcoholic beverages are not permitted on school property. We hope you enjoy today's contest and support our efforts to respect human dignity by promoting good citizenship and sportsmanship in high school inter-class athletics. Attention fans, do you have friends and family who want to follow along but can't be here today or live out of town? Well, the game is being broadcast live on YouTube by our Best in Class Atomic TV program. To watch the game, head to youtube.com, search for Atomic TV for all the action. On deck, a district title tilt. Bullpups, Bombers, next.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bomber Field on the campus of Richland High School for Atomic TV's presentation of the 2026 District 6 Baseball Championship game between the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups and your Richland Bombers. Both teams will go to state today, but up for grabs today in Bomber Field is the District 6 title, something the Bombers have won 5 of the last 6 seasons and faced the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups 2 years ago right here at Bomber Field on a much sunnier and warmer day than the one we have today, with some lingering high-passing clouds dropping some showers from time to time. Hopefully they'll stay away. We're going to have a great baseball game ahead of us. Right before the managers head to the batter circle, we'll show you our team comparison and show you some players, some impact players for both of these squads. Team comparison: 19-4 and 15-3 conference and overall records for Gonzaga Prep. 22-1 and 17-1 in conference play are the Richland Bombers. You see batting averages about 50 points lower for Gonzaga Prep than Richland, about a run and a half less. Gonzaga Prep has about a hit more per game, and you can see the rest of the stats there. Gonzaga Prep having more extra base hits, those belonging to several impact players that we'll talk about here in a second. And then the pitching is going to be key here. Everybody is available for both of these teams on Gonzaga Prep and the Richland Bombers. No pitch limits to worry about, so we'll get to our pitching matchup here in a second. But a 2.35 ERA as a pitching staff for Gonzaga Prep, a 1.78 ERA, 1.32 ERA, for the Richland Bombers, and a 13.02 WHIP for the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups versus a 9.93 for the Bombers. Some impact players for Gonzaga Prep: Dylan Kroll, Jonah Keller, Jacob Wilson, Anthony Karras, Jackson Mott. 3 of those 5 Bullpups are two-way players, much the same for the Richland Bombers, in Braylon Edwards, Deacon Quisenberry, and Michael Ravel. Hayden Galloway and Dylan Parrott making their impact known this season for the Bombers as well. There are plenty more impact players on the field today, and impact can be made from anywhere in the lineup. 2 years ago, right here at Bomber Field, it was Tanner Ortiz with a 3 RBI double to deep left. The game tied at 1 in the bottom of the 6th to break the game open. The Bombers would win that day here at Bomber Field by a final of 6-1. Last season, up at Gonzaga Prep in the district semifinal, Colson Mackey up 4-4 ball game, 1 out, 2 on. It's a deep shot to left center field. Gets past the center fielder, and Colson Mackey gets on his horse and comes all the way around to score, putting the Bombers ahead 7-4 and eventually winning 8-4 to advance to the district title game last season against the Kamaikan Braves. So impact can be felt from anywhere in this lineup, no matter if you have good overall stats up to this point or you're struggling from the plate. Either one of these schools and either one of these players on each of these squads is here for a reason, and they can definitely make an impact. In the left-handed batter's box, or right-handed batter's box, excuse me, is Grant Richardson, class of 2001, his 13th season, 220 and 93 overall record. The 2018 and 2024 state champion. He'll be assisted by Charlie Moody, class of 2000, Jason Martinez, class of 1988, and Nathan Ruane, class of 2013. And then the other batter's box, Brian Munhall, graduate of Ferris High School in 1998, his 16th season, 271 and 126 overall record. We'll be back after the national anthem for our starting lineups here on Atomic TV.
Thank you. Here come your Richland Bombers.
Welcome back to Atomic TV as Richland Bombers take the field for the beginning of this ball game. We'll take you around the diamond and give you the starting lineups for the Bombers. In left field will be Braylon Edwards. In center will be Parker Smoot. Michael Ravel will patrol right. Hayden Galloway will be at third base today. Jackson Woodard in his usual spot at short, along with Dylan Parrott in his usual spot at second base. Tyler Huck is at first, and behind the dish today is Bennett Clark. And he will do the catching duties for today's pitcher on the mound for the Richland Bombers.
And
that is Deegan Quisenberry.
7, Deegan Quisenberry.
The senior, 35 and 2/3 innings pitched, 32 hits surrendered, 11 earned runs, 12 walks, 50 strikeouts, and a 2.19 ERA. Like I said before the game, every pitcher is available for both the Bullpups and the Bombers. For the Bombers, no pitcher has gone over 44 pitches in their 2 wins against Pasco and Ferris to get to this point. For the Bullpups, Jacob Wilson threw 104 against Tijuana last Saturday, and Dylan Kroll, the starter for tonight's game, threw 79 on Tuesday. And that's how both of these teams got to this point. The starting lineup for the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups. First up will be Anthony Karras, who will catch today for the Bullpups. Jacob Wilson will play second. Jackson Mott will be in right. Jonah Keller in center. Jackson Buckner will be at first. Dylan Kroll on the bump. Jack Pierce at third. Jacob Wood in left. Cole Comfort will be the shortstop. With Bennett Clark's throw down, we are ready to start our 2026 District Championship. These two met on the hardwood at Art Daywall Gym back in February.
Catcher number 14, Anthony Karras.
Now they meet here on the diamond for for the same title, a District 6 champion. Anthony Karras, 479 batting average. Takes ball one outside from Deacon Quisenberry.
Game time temperature 60 degrees.
Considerably cooler than the last couple of years in mid-May here at Bomber Field. Karras fouls that away, and he was a count up at a ball and a strike. Karras, 479, 28 RBI and 22 runs scored. And he is slugging .553. His OPS over 1,500, doing the majority of the damage for the Bullpups this year. Balls outside from Quisenberry. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Karras. Karras, Pierce, and Mott played in last year's game. Semifinal game up at Gonzaga Prep. Mike winning the district title a year ago, and Richland defeating Hanford in the second bid game, reaching the regional final. Count goes full on Anthony Karras. To get to this point, Karras had a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 7th against Kamiakin. And he swings through the 3rd strike from Quisenberry and sits down for the first out of the ball game.
Coming to the plate, second baseman number 12, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson now in the box for the Bullpups. Strike one from Quisenberry. The Bullpups, a feast or famine offense. They have a lot of plate appearances this year, a lot of double-digit players with double-digit RBI and runs scored, but also those same players with a lot of double-digit strikeouts. Bullpups with a 909 OPS on the year. Wilson behind 0-2 to Quisenberry. Right to Jackson Woodard, who squeezes it for out number 2. Brings up Jackson Mott.
Number 17, Jackson Mott.
Mott, one of those high slugging percentages on this Bullpup squad, 488 slugging, 26 RBI, 21 runs scored, and 10 doubles. Of course, if you joined us on Atomic TV last season, you know Jackson Mott, Jack Pierce. It's part of that Bullpup basketball squad. Mott swings through the 3rd pitch from Quisenberry to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. On the Bomber side, you have Woodard and Braylon Edwards. Rematch with the Bullpups here. 2-1, fouled away. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch on the way to Mott. Out away again.
I got 1 left.
Now another 2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging, strike 3. Quisenberry sits down the Bullpup lineup in order. The Bulldogs, Bullpups nothing, and the Bombers coming up here in the bottom of the 1st from Bomber Field.
On the mound for the Bullpups, number 1, Dylan Kroll.
Welcome back to Bomber Field. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Leading things off for the Richland Bombers will be Dylan Parrott, as he's done the majority of the year. On the mound today for the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups will be Dylan Kroll, 44 in a third innings pitch, 32 hits, 12 earned runs surrendered, 18 walks, 66 strikeouts, and a 1.9 ERA. Last time out against the Kamaikan Braves on Tuesday in the district semifinal, Kroll threw 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts on 79 pitches. Quickly go through the Richland lineup again. As announced by Grant Richardson, Dylan Parrott will lead things off. Jackson Woodard, Michael Ravel, Hayden Galloway will bat cleanup. Jaron Lee will designated hit. Quisenberry will be on the bump and hitting 6th. Tyler Huck 7th. Parker Smoot in the 8th hole, and the number 9 hitter will be Braylon Edwards. Again, both of these squads have punched their ticket to the 52nd state tournament.
Leading out for the
there is still one more bid from District 6 that's being played out at LaPierre Field between Kamaikan and Chiawana. For one last bid to state, Chiawana behind Kamaikan 4-2 in the top half of the 4th inning. We'll keep you apprised of that score as we move throughout the afternoon. First pitch from Kroll, taken for a strike by Dylan Parrott. Only 5 berths to state remaining. 12 have been locked up. 12 have been Richland, Gonzaga Prep, Eastlake, Woodinville, Glacier Peak, Skyline, Sumner, Curtis, Olympia, and Tahoma. And West Valley defeated Moses Lake for the Big 9 title last night. Get that bid out of District 5. So around the state today, Kennedy and Battleground will play at 11 a.m. They played at 11 a.m. We'll get a final score from that shortly. Emerald Ridge and Puyallup will play at 2 o'clock. And Wenatchee Moses Lake will play today at 1 o'clock in Moses Lake. Lake Washington and Lake Stevens will play at 7 o'clock over on the west side. 1-2 taken outside, 2-2 count here on Dylan Parrott. Parrott leads the Bombers in walks with 14 this year. He's atop the MCC in that category. He swings through the outside pitch for strike 3, and Karras throws down to finish the strikeout.
Coming to the plate, shortstop number 2, Jackson Woodard.
Jackson Woodard climbs into the box with 1 down here in the bottom of the 1st. Woodard 387, 18 RBI and 26 runs scored. District quarterfinal and district semifinal here at Bomber Field against Pasco and Ferris. Bombers have started off those 2 games with Parrott and Woodard switching positions. Jackson getting a couple RBI. Dylan Parrott coming around to score. Woodard looking to get the first base runner of the ball game, up 2-0 here on Kroll. That one's in the dirt, and Woodard's ahead 3-0. Pitch, Woodard squares, takes strike 1 from Kroll, 3-1 count. Here on the junior shortstop. 11 walks on the air, good for 2nd on this Richland Bomber squad. 3-1. And inside. No, strike 2.
Wow.
Late strike call from the umpire on the inside corner, but nevertheless, it is a full count on Jackson Woodard. And Kroll shaking off Anthony Karras twice. Winds and fires. Strike 3 called in the outside corner. And Woodard is sat down with the bat on his shoulder. A lot of Bomber faithful upset with those last two strike calls. In any case, Michael Ravella now digs in with 2 down here in the first.
Right fielder number 26, Michael Ravella. Go, Mike.
Real 385 hitter. That was the first pitch away. Well, with a grand slam in our game on Tuesday here against the Ferris Saxons in the 4th inning. Pops that one up to center field. Back a little bit. In a little bit is Jonah Keller, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Bombers go down in order just like the Bullpups did in the first. We go to the second, still knotted at 0 here from Bomber Field.
Fans, you're looking for something a little salty, a little sweet. The concession stand is open with pizza, pepperoni, cheese, sausage, Nathan's hot dogs, both $3, popcorn, assortment of candy, soda, water, Powerade. Do lunch today with the Richland Bombers.
We're back to Bomber Field. We go to the second inning. Jonah Keller will lead things off for the Bullpups.
Leading out for Gonzaga Prep, center field number 8, Jonah Keller.
Keller 364. Breaking ball in there for strike 1 from Quisenberry. 479 on base percentage for Keller. Swings through strike 2, offered from Quisenberry. He's quickly behind 0-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through the outside pitch, strike 3. Keller is sat down for the first out of the second.
Coming to the plate, first baseman number 23, Jackson Buckner.
Jackson Buckner now at the dish for the Bullpups. First pitch from Quisenberry, a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. 276 average for Buckner this season, 20 RBI. So he's been clutch in some clutch moments. Check swing on the outside corner, called a strike. And he's quickly behind 0-2. So the outside of the plate being granted to the pitcher this afternoon, it would seem. Payoff pitch here. Tap toward the left side. Hayden Galloway up with it, throws to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 1, Dylan Kroll.
So Kroll up for the Bullpups with 2 down here in the second. 361 average, 19 RBI, 25 runs scored. pops the first pitch up into shallow right. Tyler Huck underneath it. And he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 up and 3 down for the Bullpups in the second. We go to the bottom with Hayden Galloway, Jaron Lee, and Deegan Quisenberry due up for the Bombers.
Every one of them is giving up and giving in in this house of mine. Nothing ever comes without a consequence of cars coming. Well, the stars align. Well, heaven step in, will it save us from a sin? Will it? Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge, face up, cause you're a natural. I've been it hard. You gotta be so cold to make it this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life control. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural. With somebody. Let me see the light in the dark trees shadowing what's happening. Looking through the glass, found the wrong within the past, knowing we are the youth. Caught into the beast, out of wood without the peace, face up a bit of the truth. The truth. That's the price you pay.
Bottom of the second we go here in the 2026 District 6 Baseball Championship. On Atomic TV, proudly brought to you by Fowler General Construction. Kicking things off for the Bombers is Hayden Galloway. Galloway playing third today.
Leading out for the Bombers, third baseman number 5, Hayden Galloway.
First pitch from Kroll, check swing in the dirt. Did he go? First base umpire says he did. Strike 1 here on Galloway. So Kroll ahead of Galloway. And throws strike 2 to Galloway on a breaking ball. Galloway have to choke up on the bat here and get that bat through the zone here with 2 strikes. Check swing on the outside. Did he go? No, he did not this time. Either cheering section for either of these teams is too happy with the home plate umpire to start this game. A 1-2. Outside, evens the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two inside, strike 3 called. Galloway sits down for the first out of the bottom of the second.
Coming to the plate, the DH number 8, Jaron Lee.
So 2 backwards Ks here for the Bombers to start this game from Kroll. First pitch strike given to Jaron Lee. The 2026 MCC batting champ. The GSL batting champ was Anthony Karras for the Bullpups. Jaron Lee right back up the middle, just outside the outstretched glove of Jacob Wilson and into center. Jaron Lee is aboard for the first base runner of the ball game.
Now batting the pitcher, number 7, Deegan Quisenberry.
So Quisenberry now in the box with 1 on and 1 out here in the second. Some rain starts to fall here at Bomber Field. Hopefully it's just a passing cloud. Ball 1 to Quisenberry. outside corner. No, ball in the outside corner. 2-0 the count here on Quisenberry. Lee at first, 3 stolen bases of the Bombers total 50. I don't think he'll be going here. You never know what Charlie Moody has up his sleeve, the third base coach for the Bombers. Pickoff attempt to first, Jaron Lee back safely. Behind us at Fran Risch Stadium today, the cross quarterfinal between the Richland Bombers and the Mercer Island Islanders. You can watch that right here on Atomic TV. The Bombers up 2-1 already in that game behind us. And last night, the Lady Bombers softball team defeating Hanford by a score of 5-0 for the District 6 championship. Strike one here to Quisenberry. They'll play at Columbia Playfields next Friday, just below McIntosh Hall at Richland High. 3-1 count here on Quisenberry. Runner first, Jaron Lee. Time called from Quisenberry as Kroll took a little bit too long in his opinion. Foul right hand side and out of play. Count runs full here on Quisenberry. Score update from LaPierre Field. Kamaikan now ahead of Chiawana 5-2 in the bottom of the fourth. Again, that's a winner to state, loser out game. The last bid to state from District 6, the MCC, in the Greater Spokane League. Another pickoff attempt to first. Just back in time is Jaron Lee. Jackson Bucker couldn't quite get the tag down on Jaron. And it's still a 3-2 count here with one down on Deegan. Another pick. Another time Jaron's back safely. Cole timing up his pickoff attempts pretty well. They've been when Jaron's been leading towards second in the last couple offers over. 3-2 pitch from Kroll. Nope. Pickoff attempt to first. That gets behind Jackson Buckner and behind Jason Martinez as Jaron Lee's helmet pops off. Grant Richardson out to check on Jaron. Couldn't quite see how the helmet popped off, if it was from Jackson Buckner or his dive back to first. I believe it was Buckner's cleat as he tried to scramble to get the pass ball, knocking the helmet off of Jaron, but Grant Richardson walking back to the Richland dugout now. Again, 3-2, 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. Pitch. Fouled away. We'll have another full count pitch on the way to Quisenberry. Jaron just to the first cut of the grass. Roll from the stretch, fires. Jaron Lee goes. Quisenberry lifts it to left field. Jacob Wood underneath, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman number 12, Tyler Huck.
Go, Tyler.
Tyler Huck digging in for the Bombers. Huck at .404 batting average this season. And I failed to mention Deacon Quisenberry's average this year, 500 and slugging .625 before that flyout. Only appeared in 42 appearances at the plate. That's why he didn't qualify for some MCC batting lists. But since his time back in the lineup, he's done very well from the dish before that flyout from Kroll. Kroll very much concerned with Jaron Lee at first. First pitch to Huck, up and in, ball 1. Outside part of the plate. G-Pep and Richland have met 4 times in the last 5 seasons back to 2022. Met twice in 2024, the district title and the regional final round of the state tournament, the state quarterfinal. Here at Bomber Field on Richland's way to their 6th state championship in 2024. 1-1 count here on Huck. That's inside for ball 2. Gonzaga Prep with 4 district championships. Richland seeking their 26th. Another ball up and in on Huck. 3 balls and 1 strike here on the first baseman. It's also the 15th district championship game the Bombers have hosted here at Bomber Field. Jaron with his lead at first, not as big as it was before. The pitch, fouled off of Anthony Karras' mask for a full count. Home plate umpire will give him some time. Again, both of these teams qualifying for the 52nd annual baseball state tournament. Richland reaching their 30th such state tournament. Gonzaga Prep their 13th tournament appearance coming up next week. Seeding Sunday is tomorrow. Find out where each of these teams will go play their opening round of the state tournament. 3-2. Strike 3 called on the outside, chalk. And Huck is sat down for the 3rd out. So the Bombers get 1 on, but can't push them across. We go to the 3rd, still knotted at 0 here from Bomber Field.
Leading out for the Bullpups, 3rd baseman number 5, Jack Pierce.
Back to Bomber Field, we go to the top half on the 3rd. Score still knotted at 0. Jack Pierce will lead things off for the Bullpups. Had a great performance in the 4A state title game against Richland, scoring 24 up in the Tacoma Dome on March 7th. That was the first pitch away from Quisenberry. Jack Pierce, a .303 hitter, .413 on base percentage. Patrolling third today for the Bullpups. Ball low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Jack Pierce. Pierce committed to Central Washington University for football. Take strike 2 from Quisenberry. Very good defensive back for that Bullpup squad this past year. The 1-2 from Quisenberry. Fouls it away in fair territory, but that bounces foul right off the lip of the baseline. We'll have another 1-2 pitch coming for Jack Pierce. All-time records between these two schools on the diamond. 16-6 in favor of the Richland Bombers. Met 11 times in the playoffs. Richland holding a 9-2 advantage. Ball on the outside corner evens the count up here on Pierce. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, tapped up the middle. Over the field it is Parrott, and he can't get to it, and that'll be a leadoff base knock for Jack Pierce. Jaron Lee got off.
Number 10, Jacob Wood.
Got the first hit for the Bombers. Jack Pierce gets the first hit of the day for the Bullpups. Runner on and nobody out. Ready for Jacob Wood. Utility man batting .383 for the Bullpups. And a .508 on base percentage. Squares the bunt. Doesn't get it down, and Bennett Clark doesn't offer the back pick to first either. Jack Pierce, only 3 stolen bases this year of the Bullpups 72. Squares the bunt again. And the ball delivered again by Quisenberry. 2 balls and 1 strike. Towards the first base bag. Over to cover is Dylan Parrott. Tyler Huck flips to him for out number 1, but the runner in Jack Pierce moves over to second.
Now batting, shortstop number 4, Cole Comfort.
So the first runner in scoring position for either of these teams is Jack Pierce, now at second with 1 down. Cole Comfort in the box, the Bullpups number 9 hitter. Bennett Clark wants to go talk to his pitcher.
But you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down.
First pitch to Comfort is popped into shallow right. Michael Ravel underneath, makes the catch. Jack Pierce does not try to advance to third. And there are 2 down here for Anthony Karras.
Stepping in, the catcher, number 14, Anthony Karras.
Told you there were several winner to state loser out games happening around the state of Washington. Kennedy Catholic and Battleground battling for the District 1-2 final seed. Kennedy up on Battleground 5-3 in the top of the 8th. All inside from Quisenberry. Karras struck out his first time up against Quisenberry. Ball flies out of the hands of Karras for strike 1. Luckily, nobody was on the on-deck circle over towards the Richland dugout. One ball and 1 strike here on Karras. 2 down. Runner at second is Jack Pierce. Pitch by Quisenberry, fouled away again. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Karras. Karras leading the GSL multiple offensive categories. 7 home runs to his name. Faces a 1-2 pitch from Deegan. Outside corner. Some of those have been called strikes today, but that one called a ball. 2-2 count here on Karras.
Already got the 1. All right, now we got it. Yep. What was the 1? He went out and talked to him already. You get 1 player to player 3.
We have a mound visit here from Grant Richardson to Deegan Quisenberry. Two pitch is imminent. 2 outs and a runner on second is Jack Pierce. You have to feel like you don't want to challenge a power hitter with a high fastball. And with a 2-2 count rather than a 3-2 count, see if Deegan chooses to waste one and wants to challenge Anthony Karras at the dish.
Go, Bomber!
Deegan from the stretch. The 2-2. Breaking ball, high the zone. Ball 3, full count here on Karras. Karras 15 walks and 12 strikeouts this year. So face a 3-2 pitch from Quisenberry. Karras lifts it to deep center field. Parker Smoot on his way back, makes the catch for out number 3. The Bullpups starting with a runner on second, but can't put him across. The score remains knotted at 0 as we go to the bottom half of the 3rd here from Bomber Field. back to Bomber Field. Leading things off for the Bombers will be Parker
center
Smoot.
fielder number 19, Parker Smoot.
Smoot, a .310 hitter. 375 on-base percentage. He faces Kroll for the first time today. Squares the bunt. Ball one below the zone. Bombers haven't played small ball as much this season. Smoot squares again, takes strike in the outside corner. Count goes even here on Smoot, playing center today. Played all around the outfield this season for the Bombers. Check swing doesn't go, called strike in the outside corner. 1-2 the count here on Parker. 1-2. Inside, ball two. Moves the count back up. For the Richland batting coach, you want to see Parker maybe lean into that pitch a little bit more instead of diving out of the way. The 2-2. Ball same spot. Full count. Now on Smoot. Smoot with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts this season. He faces the full count pitch from Dylan Kroll. Outside corner, strike 3 called. And that's the third Bomber that has been sat down with the bat on their shoulder with a 3-2 outside pitch.
Now batting, left fielder number 4, Braylon Edwards.
Bomber's going to have to adjust to the zone of this home plate umpire, or they'll keep striking out with the bat on their shoulder on those outside pitches. Braylon Edwards up for the Richland Bombers. Number 9 hitter, 354 average this season. Tied with 20 RBI for the team lead. Fouls that away, and he's now down 0-2 to Dylan Kroll. Braylon, the pitcher and the outfielder, 354, 425 on base. Also owns a .85 ERA. The 0-2. Fouled away again. And Edwards stays alive with an 0-2 count. Another 0-2 pitch on the way. Swings through that offering on the outside corner. Strike 3. And there are 2 outs here in the third for Richland as we go to the top of the Bomber lineup in Dylan Parrott.
Second baseman number 23, Dylan Parrott.
Parrott struck out his first time up on that outside pitch from Kroll. Kroll now with 6 strikeouts out of 9 batters faced. Throw strike 1 to Parrott. Another pitch in the dirt, but swung through by Parrott, and he's behind 0-2. Pitch from Kroll. Outside, ball 1. One, 2. In the dirt. And Parrott works the count full, or count even, excuse me. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kroll working quickly, working at his own pace. The 2-2. Right back up the middle between the short and second baseman. And Dylan Parrott will be aboard with 2 down here in the third.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Jackson
Now
Woodard back in the
batting
box.
shortstop number 2, Jackson Woodard.
Woodard also struck out his first time up against Kroll. Kroll up to 47 pitches. This pitch being his 48th, but a pickoff attempt to first. Parrott back in time. Kroll has been close the last couple of pickoff attempts. He's offered to first base. First with Jaron Lee, now with Dylan Parrott. Bombers have to be vigilant on the base pass with Kroll's good pickoff attempt. First pitch outside to Woodard, 1 ball and no strikes. Ball in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes here to Woodard. Kroll's pickoff move having a little bit of effect on the Bomber base runners. A little bit of a lean back to first now from the Bomber base runners. And that outside pitch on the outside chalk, again called a strike. Bombers in the Bullpups both are going to have to get used to that outside pitch being called a strike for today's game. 2-1 now on Woodard. Another pickoff attempt, another tying back safely. Parrott does have 14 stolen bags of the Bombers' 50. But again, situationally, not. Ball on the outside corner. Situationally, not advantageous to try to go. 3 balls and 1 strike here on Woodard. Goal from the stretch. Knocked towards the left side. Jack Pierce can't swipe it with his glove. And Woodard will reach safely on the second consecutive base knock from the Bombers here with 2 down.
Now batting right fielder number 26, Michael Ravel.
Well, 0 for 1 today, but in the box again with 2 on and 2 down. A base knock by Woodard. Jack Pierce playing just enough towards the bag at third. He couldn't range to his left enough to ground it, or field it, I should say. First pitch ball delivered to Michael Ravel. Ravel has homered in 2 of his last 3 contests here at Bomber Field, both over the center field wall. Another ball in the inside corner to Ravel. 2-0 count here on Ravel, and Karras wants to go talk to Kroll. Kroll's 56th pitch coming up. Made it through 11 batters. 32 have been for strikes. So Mike climbs back in and awaits the 2-0 pitch from Kroll. Way outside. 3-0 count here on Ravel. Kroll not worried about base runners now. He's trying to get Mike at the dish. He's behind 3-0 to Ravel. From Kroll. Strike in the outside corner, 3-1 pitch. Incoming to Ravel. Ravel 20 RBI and 20 runs scored. Looking for his 21st and maybe 22nd here. 3-1 pitch. We'll have to wait as Kroll steps off. from the stretch. Delivers. High of the zone, ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Bombers here for Hayden Galloway with 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Galloway struck out his first time up. Now has 3 Bombers on for him with 2 down. Squares to bunt. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Infield is playing back, so I don't know if Galloway is thinking about a squeeze bunt or not. Pickoff attempt to second, and out at second is Jackson Woodard, and the threat is ended. So Kroll gets his pickoff attempt to work, and the inning is over. Still tied to 0 as we go to the 4th here from Bomber Field.
My lucky star fell out of the sky right before my wishing well went dry. Seemed every which way I go, there's a black cat crossing the road. Played the lottery with last month's rent. I'm still waiting on my ship to come in. Bad luck was always hanging around. A good roll was always letting me down. I had every reason in the world to give up, but you came along and now it's gone so long. Bad luck. My first love said she loved me for life. Slipped out one night and never told me goodbye. My second love convinced me love again. Then she left me for my best friend.
Leading off for Gonzaga Prep, second baseman number 12, Jacob Wilson.
Wilson, Mott, and Keller due up this inning for the Bullpups.
Rabbit's foot, but that day
Quisenberry is still on the hill for the Bombers, entering his 4th inning of work. First pitch from Quisenberry, outside for strike 1. On the outside corner, I should say, for strike 1. Wilson 0 for 1 in his first at-bat against Quisenberry. Pops that one out of play and is behind 0-2. Payoff pitch from Quisenberry, outside for ball 1. Tries to get Wilson to chase. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Wilson is sat down for the first out of the 4th.
Stepping in, right field number 17, Jackson Mott.
Jackson Mott now in the box for the Bullpups. Mott struck out his first time up against Quisenberry. Strike 1 from Quisenberry. Smack towards the right side, and that will get through into right for a base knock. And the Bullpups now have 1 on with 1 down here in the 4th.
Now batting, center field number 8, Jonah Keller.
Jackson Mott with the Bullpups' second base hit through 3 1/3 innings. Jonah Keller now at the dish, takes strike one. He struck out his first time up. Breaking ball down the low third base line, foul. Off the bat of Keller, and he's behind 0-2. A lot of three-sport athletes on this Bullpups roster. Mott, Keller, Pierce, all playing either basketball or football for the Bullpups. Quisenberry checks over to Mott at first. Time call from Keller. Mott 4 stolen bases this year. He's on first with 1 down. Pitch. Knocked to deep left field off the bat of Keller. That'll be over Braylon Edwards' head and over the wall for a ground rule double. So that will halt Jackson Mott at third, and Jonah Keller will be at second. 2 on and only 1 out here for G Prep. Keller with his 6th double of the year.
Now batting, first baseman number 23, Jackson Buckner.
Buckner 0 for 1 against Quisenberry, but this second time through the lineup. Bullpups have put some wood to Quisenberry's pitches. Infield in for the Bombers. Pitch outside, ball 1 to Jackson Buckner. Quisenberry falls behind Buckner 2-0. Bomber infield is in, the outfield at moderate depth. 2-0 pitch to Buckner. Outside, 3-0. Pitch from Quisenberry, 2 on, 1 out. Smack towards the hole and past Jackson Woodard. Jackson Mott will come to score. The throw in from Smoot, not in time. Keller comes to score. And the Bullpups with a 2-0 lead here on the base knock from Jackson Buckner. Pinch runner coming in for Jackson Buckner at first. Number 11, J.P. Frey.
Now running at first base, number 11, J.P. Frey.
So Buckner driving in his 21st and 22nd RBI of the year.
Now batting, the
puts the Bullpups ahead 2-0 here in the 4th. Quisenberry getting ahead of Kroll after being behind Buckner 3-0. J.P. Frey 1 stolen base at first. Pickoff attempt to first. Just a little bit too late to get Frey. Ball inside on Kroll. Count is even now at a ball and a strike. Nobody warming in the Richland bullpen. Time called by Kroll. with nobody warming, I'd have to believe the two pitchers that would come in relief are on the field for the Bombers in left and right, Edwards and Ravel. Breaking ball above the zone, 2 balls and 1 strike. Another pickoff attempt to first, just a little bit late. That one skied to right. In towards the line is Ravel. He makes the catch for out number 2. Brings up Jack Pierce.
Now batting, third base number 5, Jack Pierce.
Pierce had the first base knock for the Bullpups back in the 3rd. Ball outside from Quisenberry. Pick-off attempt to first again, not in time. So the 1-0 count here on Jack Pierce. Score update from LaPierre Field, that 3rd and final bid to state being contested between the Riverhawks and the Braves. Runner went, and Pierce knocks it through the 6 hole with Woodard trying to cover second. And there's 2 on now for the Bullpups with 2 down.
Stepping in, left field number 10, Jacob Wood.
So the Bullpups putting the ball in play, and that balls are finding ways past the Bomber infield. Jacob Wood, first pitch connects. Lifts lazily to Woodard at short, drops it. Coming around to score is J.P. Frey from second. So another run scores on the error from Woodard.
Now batting.
In steps the number 9 hitter, Cole Comfort. Uncharacteristic error from Woodard at short. Quisenberry throws first pitch strike to Comfort. Again, the score update from LaPierre. The Braves and the Riverhawks, tied at 6. In the top of the 6th inning, the Riverhawks battling back. Comfort swings through the second strike. Outside, tries to get Wood to chase, and the count is 1-2 here on Jacob Wood. Quisenberry, the 1-2 pitch on the way. High of the zone, he evens the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and the side is retired. By down after the Bullpups put up 3 in the top of the 4th. The Bombers will try to answer back here in the bottom when we come back to Bomber Field here on Atomic TV.
Leading off for the Bombers, third baseman, number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Hayden Galloway will lead things off for the Bombers here in the 4th. Back up at the plate after inning ended for the Bombers on the base paths. In the 3rd, Bombers had bases loaded. And Jackson Woodard getting picked off to end the inning at 2nd. 1 ball and no strikes here to Galloway. Struck out looking the last time up on a pitch just like that one. 1-1 to count. One knocked towards the 5-hole, over the glove of Jack Pierce and into left. Go ahead and chalk that one up as a single as the ball had eyes over the glove of Pierce. The Bombers have a runner on with nobody out.
Now batting the DH, number 8, Jaron Lee.
Jaron Lee, the first base hit for the Bombers this afternoon. Fouls the first pitch away. 4-1.
I got one left.
Galloway 9 stolen bases this year. He sits at first. Ball on the outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike here on Jaron Lee. Lee 22 RBI. Ball's low of the zone, 2 balls and 1 strike here on Jaron Lee. Pick off attempt to first, Galloway back in time. Ball on the outside corner, 3-1's the count here on Lee. Pitch, strike 2. Count runs full here on Lee. The run at first on Galloway and nobody out. Lee with 8 walks, 15 strikeouts on the year. The 3-2. Swings through the first strike 3 from Kroll. And there's 1 out with 1 on for Richland.
Coming to the plate, the pitcher, number 7, Deegan Quisenberry.
Quisenberry up for his 2nd time today, 0 for 1. Flew out to center field. He looks to continue his hot streak at the dish in the last couple of games, but that one's chopped towards the right side, but foul. And only 42 plate appearances, which is about half of the regular Bombers starters. Coming into today's game with a .500 average and a .625 slugging percentage. He's behind 1-0, and again another good pickoff attempt to first. Barely misses Galloway. Yeah, 1. Inside, strike 2. Quisenberry behind 0-2 to Kroll. Up the middle and through to center. Quisenberry is aboard with a single of his own. And the Bombers have 2 runners on here with only 1 down. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base for Deegan Quisenberry. It'll be 15, Tucker Watkins.
Now batting first baseman number 12, Tyler Huck.
Good battle up back there for Deegan to get a base knock and get aboard and increase the Bomber threat here in the 4th. And Bullpups ahead 3-0. First pitch swung through from Huck. Kroll 72 pitches this afternoon. About to deliver his 73rd, 105 pitch limit again in high school. That one's chopped towards Kroll. Kroll up and grabs it. Has trouble with the transfer though. And Huck will reach base safely. That was a tough play to make off the mound for Dylan Kroll.
Now batting center field number 19, Parker Smoot.
But Huck reaches safely, and now there are bases loaded for Parker Smoot. And last time the Bombers were in this position, they were 2 down. The Bombers got picked off at second to end the inning. Dylan Kroll delivers first pitch strike to Parker Smoot. Smoot only 4 RBI on the year. Looks to add to that total and get the Bombers closer to the Bullpup lead. Ball below the zone, 1-1 the count here on Parker. Parker over the first baseman head, Jackson Buckner. Galloway comes around to score. Rounding third and stopping at third is Tucker Watkins. The throw from Jackson Mott in right was a rifle. But a base hit RBI from Parker Smoot cuts the lead to 3-1.
Now batting left field number 4, Braylon Edwards. Go, Braylon.
So Smoot with his 5th RBI of the year puts the Bombers on the board. Base is still loaded, still 1 out. This time for Braylon Edwards. Swings through the first pitch from Kroll. Again, Braylon came into today's game tied for 2nd on the team with 20 RBIs with Deegan Quisenberry and Michael Ravel. That ball tapped to the right side, fielded himself as Buckner. A run will score, and Tucker Watkins on the sacrifice from Braylon Edwards. The Bombers only down a run. The Bombers starting to put the ball in play, and it's paying off for him here in the 4th. Second time through this lineup for both squads has been fortuitous. Dylan Parrott climbs into the box. Runners at second and third, 2 out. Now he's behind Kroll, 1-0. 0-1, I should say. High at his own, evens the count up at a ball and a strike. On the year, the Bombers batting .409 with runners in scoring position. It's gone up a bit here in the 4th. 1-1. Parrott fouls it away. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. And good block there by Anthony Karras to prevent it from going to the backstop, potentially giving Tyler Huck a chance at home. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Dylan Parrott. 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Pitch from Kroll. Strike 3 called. And the Bombers again leaving the bat on their shoulder as they end the inning. The Bombers plate 2 in the 4th. We go to the 5th. The Bombers trailing by a run here at Bomber Field. Back to Bomber Field, the District 6 Baseball Championship game here from Bomber Field on Atomic TV, proudly brought to you by Fowler General Construction. We go to the 5th, 5 innings put up between both of these squads in the 4th, 3 for the Bullpups and 2 to the Bombers. Quisenberry still on the mound for the Bombers. And he will face
leading out for the Bullpups, catcher number 14, Anthony Karras.
The top of the Bullpup order. Karras 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. This is the 3rd time through the order now for the Bullpups against Quisenberry. And there is a Bomber warming in the bullpen in Ben Thompson. Fouled away, Quisenberry ahead of Karras, 0-2. In the semifinal last year, Thompson pitched in relief. Through 3 innings, gave up 2 runs and a strikeout, 36 pitches. Strike 3, Karras swings through that pitch from Quisenberry for his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Coming to the plate, second baseman number 12, Jacob Wilson.
So G-Preps and the GSL's leading hitter, 0 for 3 today with 2 punch-outs from Quisenberry. Jacob Wilson now in the box, takes ball 1 low and outside. Wilson 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Score update from LaPierre Field, 8-6 in favor of the Braves in the top of the 7th. That ball to center field, under it is Smoot. Makes the catch for out number 2. In steps Jackson Mott.
Stepping in, right field number 17, Jackson Mott.
Mott with a base knock today and a strikeout against Quisenberry. Base knock was his last time up. 1-0 count here on Jackson Mott. He steps out and calls time. Strike on the outside corner. The breaking ball finding the back half of the zone. Here's the count up at a ball and a strike here on Jackson Mott. Quisenberry just throwing his 71st pitch. '72nd pitch finds doesn't find the zone, 2-1 count here on Jackson Mott. Jackson Mott skies that one to deep right center field. That will drop in between Smoot and Ravel. Jackson Mott rounding first, and he will stand on second with a 2-out double. So the middle of this bullpup order doing some damage. Jackson Mott has his second base knock of the game.
Now batting, center field number 8, Jonah Keller.
Now has a single and a double. Jonah Keller, a ground rule double his last time up, over the head of Braylon Edwards in left. Strike delivered from Quisenberry. 1-1 the count here on Keller. There are two relievers up in the Gonzaga Prep bullpen, Cole Harvey and Jacob Wilson. The 1-1. Keller skies that one to center. Calling everybody off is Smoot. He makes the catch for out number 3. So Jackson Mott reaches with a double, but Gonzaga Prep can't do anything with him. We go to the bottom. The Bombers still trailing 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Back to Bomber Field, the District 6 Baseball Championship. Going to the bottom of the 5th, the Bullpups with a 3-2 advantage. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Bombers in Jackson Woodard, Michael Ravel, and Hayden Galloway. Third time through the order against Dylan Kroll. Woodard with a strikeout and a single against Kroll today. Ball 1, low and outside in the dirt. Kroll starts this inning, 83 pitches. Woodard gets good wood on that one, just a tad early down the third baseline and foul. The 1-1 pitch from Kroll above the zone, 2-1 count here on Jackson. Final from LaPierre Field. The Kamaikan Braves will be the third and final team from District 6 to advance to the state tournament. Ball 3 to Woodard, 3-1 count. Kamaikan winning that one by a score 8-6. 3-1. And the dirt ball 4, leadoff walk for the Bombers here in the 5th.
walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Let's go. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I
Now batting right fielder number 26, Michael Ravel.
Ravel in the box for the Bombers. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Pick off attempt from Kroll instead of first pitch strike on the outside part of the plate to Ravel. Ravel 0 for 1, but batting .385 coming into today's game. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. Backdoor breaking balls connecting both times for Kroll against Ravel. The 2 pitch. Towards the right side and through to right field for a base knock. And the first 2 Bombers reach here with nobody out in the 5th.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Galloway facing Kroll for a 3rd time. Time is called. Karras will go out to talk to his pitcher, Dylan Kroll. Kroll at 90 pitches now. He only has 15 remaining. Anthony Karras might be stalling for some time to let their relievers warm up a little bit more. And it looks like that will be it for Dylan Kroll. Brian Munhall comes out to chat to his battery. That will be it for Dylan Kroll. So Hayden Galloway will face a new bullpup pitcher with 2 on and nobody out here in the 5th. We'll give you Kroll's final line and tell you who's coming in for the bullpups when we come back here on Atomic TV.
Now pitching for Gonzaga Prep, number 12, Jacob Wood. Check that, Jacob Wilson.
Back to Bomber Field. Into the game for the Bullpups is Jacob Wilson. Exiting the game is Dylan Kroll. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 runs. Both of them were not earned. 2 walks and 8 strikeouts. 91 pitches, 55 strikes. They bring in their other ace in Jacob Wilson. 39 innings pitched, 32 hits, 10 earned runs, 23 walks, 53 strikeouts. A 1.79 ERA. Last time out against the Chihuahua Riverhawks, Wilson 6 1/3 innings pitched. 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 104 pitches. So now he faces Galloway with 2 on and nobody out. Corners in for Gonzaga Prep. Pierce charging. Galloway lays down the bunt. The throw to third in time to get the lead runner in Jackson Woodard. So 1 down here, 2 runners on still.
Now
Good play by Jack
batting,
Pierce to
number
get the lead
8,
runner for
Jared
Gonzaga Prep.
Lee.
Jaron Lee now up. Same situation as Galloway had, just with 1 more out. Ball in the dirt. Ravel way off second base and has to scurry back. Ball inside, 2-0 the count here on Jaron Lee. Good pitch from Wilson on the inside corner. Lee can't quite get around on it, and it's a 2-1 under count here on Jaron. Shortstop Cole Comfort. Back if that one's fouled away. Back if Wilson wants to pick off Ravel, but he doesn't. Count evens up here on Jaron Lee, 2-2. Defensively changes for Gonzaga Prep. Dylan Kroll is in left, Cole Comfort at short. The 2-2. Outside, count runs full here on Jaron Lee.
Go now.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away down the right field line. We'll have another full count pitch. 3-2, take 2. Big off attempt to second, nobody there. Wilson delivers. Lee lifts that to right center field, and catching it on his way in is Jonah Keller for 2 outs.
Stepping in, the pitcher, number 7, Deegan Quisenberry.
Quisenberry in. 3rd time up. First against Wilson. One for 2 today with a single. Strike on the far outside corner. 0-1 the count here on Quisenberry. Nice contact there, right into the mid of Karras. 0-2 count on Quisenberry. 2 runners on and 2 down here in the 5th. Time called from Quisenberry. He tries not to let Wilson dictate the pace of this at-bat. Well, from Wilson from the stretch, the 0-2. Outside corner for a ball this time. 1-2 the count here on Quisenberry. 1-2 to Deegan. Up the middle, fielded by Comfort. He'll go short way and tag out Galloway at second for out number 3. So the Bombers threaten again, but can't push anybody across. Bullpups with a 3-2 lead as we go to the 6th here at Bomber Field.
I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Lay back and smell the sun. Warm up the Georgia pie.
Thank you,
So
sir.
good to me, taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. We got a fire go down by the riverside. Sip whiskey out the bar, living like we'll never die. Come on, stay a while if you don't believe me. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms round me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need.
Welcome back to Bomber Field, top half of the 6th. Up first for the Bullpups is Jackson Buckner. Buckner with 2 RBIs his last time up. Nobody on this time for him, however. Deacon Quisenberry remains in the game for Richland. First pitch ball on the outside corner. Quisenberry enters this inning 76 pitches, just threw his 77th. Buckner lifts that to right field. Off to his left is Ravel. Makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 1, Dylan Kroll.
So the starter for today's game for the Bullpups, Dylan Kroll, now in the box, now playing left field. 0 for 2 today against Deegan. Deegan throws first pitch strike. Yeah, now even on Kroll. Ball above the zone, and Quisenberry now falls behind. 2 balls and 1 strike. The ball tapped towards Parrott. He goes up with it, throws the first for out number 2.
Now batting number 5, Jack Pierce.
Two for 2 on the day is Jack Pierce. He's now back in the box for the Bullpups. Inside, ball 1. Pierce late on it, flies it to right. Over to his left is Ravel, when he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Bullpups in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom. The Bombers still trailing by a run. We go to the bottom of the 6th and due up for the Bombers is Huck, Smoot, and Edwards. We come back here on Atomic TV.
Leading off for Richland, first baseman number 12, Tyler Huck.
Go back to Bomber Field, bottom of the 6th inning we go. Tyler Huck up first for the Bombers. Fouls the first pitch away. 0-1 count here on Huck. Strike in the outside corner. Huck 0 for 2 day with a strikeout, looking to get on base for the first time today and start things off on the good foot here in this half inning for the Bombers. Fouls another one away and stays alive. Count still 0-2. Go-to pitch. Inside, strike 3 as it clips the inside part of the zone. And Huck sits down for the first out of the inning.
Pinch hitting number 24, Johnny Solo.
Johnny Solo now in the box for the Bombers as he pinch hits for Parker Smoot.
24 for 19.
Solo 313 on the year, 463 on base percentage. His first pitch strike on the outside corner. Solo fouls it away, and it's 0-2 now on Johnny. 2. Solo knocks it towards Comfort at short. Comfort rocks and fires the first for out number 2. Bring up the number 9 hitter, Braylon Edwards.
Now batting left field number 4, Braylon Edwards.
Braylon with a strikeout and a sacrifice. Puts that one to the deep left center field. Will it drop? No. Jonah Keller with an outstanding catch for out number 3. Edwards took it for a ride, but the rangy defensive back Keller making the play for the final out. We go to the 7th. The Bombers still trailing a run, 3-2 here at Bomber Field.
Leading off for the Bullpups, number 10, Jacob Wood.
Welcome back to Bomber Field. We go to the 7th inning. Quisenberry still on the hill for the Bombers. Jacob Wood at the dish for the Bullpups. Bullpups trying to add some insurance. The Bombers trying to get to the bottom with a chance to win it. Wood swings through the second pitch from Quisenberry and is behind 0-2. Breaking ball just foul away down the third base line. Bombers will have the top of the lineup in the bottom of the seventh. That one tapped towards the hole, up the middle, over to get it is Woodard, throws the first for out number 1. Woodard ranging a long way to record that out.
Now batting, number 4, Cole Comfort.
So the shortstop, Cole Comfort, into the box. Third time today, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Comfort squares. Deeganberry fires the first in time. And there are 2 down here in the 7th.
Stepping in, the catcher, number 14, Anthony Karras.
So the top of the order for the Bullpups, up with 2 out, and Anthony Karras. Karras 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts against Quisenberry.
Right here.
Swings through the first pitch from Quisenberry for strike 1. Karras behind 0-2 now, swinging through 2 Quisenberry offerings. Laying off the ball in the dirt. 1-2 the count here on Anthony Karras. The 1-2. And just outside. Clark tries to bring it back, but to no avail. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Karras deep to right field, but foul. Another 2-2 pitch on the way. Well, outside, count runs full here on Karras with 2 out. Egan trying to get the Bombers to the bottom. Karras trying to add some insurance and get something started for the Bullpups. The 3-2. Karras smacks that one to deep center field. Back to the warning track is Smoot. He falls down and he can't catch it. Smoot slipping on the wet grass, and Karras will stand on second with 2 outs here in the 7th. The passing shower is having some effect on the game as Smoot slipped on the grass just short of the warning track. There's a runner on in Anthony Karras and Jacob Wilson at the plate.
Batting, number 12, Jacob Wilson.
In the 3A district championship, Kennewick and Southridge. Kennewick defeating Southridge 10-4 for the 3A district title. First pitch strike delivered to Wilson. Outside. count and a ball and a strike here on Jacob Wilson. Deegan battling back. 1-2 the count here on Wilson. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Anthony Karras at second. 2 down here in the top. High in his own, evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Game's on your speed now, 12. Let's go. Come on.
2-2 pitch from Deegan. Steps off. Deegan fires. Fouled away.
Find a way, 12. Find a way.
Another 2-2 pitch. Pickoff attempt to first. That'll go into center as the ball slips from the grip of Deegan. Throw to third. Safe. As Galloway can't quite squeeze the throw to third to try to get Karras.
No way!
Now there's a runner on third with 2 outs. And a 2-2 pitch still to be delivered. The 2-2. Outside, count runs full. Pitch from Quisenberry. Lifted to center field. Smoot on his way back into his left, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So we go to the bottom. The Bombers trailing by a single run. District championship on the line. Due up for the Bombers will be Parrott, Woodard, and Ravel when we come back here on Atomic TV.
Fans, the last call for hot dogs and pizza. The concession stand will be closing here shortly. Last call.
The Bullpups 3, the Bombers 2. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. Dylan Parrott will lead things off for the Richland Bombers. Parrott 1 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a single.
Leading off, second baseman number 23, Dylan Parrott.
inside on Parrott. Parrott at .513 on base percentage heading into today's game. Count now even on Dillon. Line inside, 2 balls and 1 strike here on Parrott. And seeding Sunday tomorrow. Both of these teams going to wait to see where they will play. 2 on the outside corner, 2-2 count here on Parrott. The Bombers host a regional. We'll be back to feature all 3 of those games next Saturday right here at Bomber Field. Parrott, soft one towards the middle. Comfort over. Safe at first is Dylan Parrott. Legging out the single. And the tying run is on here with nobody out. Jackson Woodard 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout today.
Jackson Woodard
does have a single. Jacob Wilson awaits the instructions from his dugout. Again, Dylan Parrott, 14 stolen bases this year. See what Woodard does. Woodard squares the bunt, lays it down. First base side, over to first, in time to get Woodard. Now Parrott stands on second with 1 out and Michael Ravel up at the dish. Ravel 1 for 2 today with a walk.
Now batting right fielder number 26, Michael Ravel.
Does have 2 homers in the last 3 games. Wilson from the stretch. Inside, ball 1. Ravel 20 RBI during the season. Pickoff attempt to second, back in time is Parrott. To Ravel. Fouls it away. Count now even on Mike. Where's that pitch from Wilson, and he will occupy first. There is 2 on with 1 down, and Hayden Galloway coming up. Galloway 1 for 3 today with a hit and a run scored.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Galloway 18 RBI into today's game. First pitch strike on the outside corner. Strike 2. First 2 pitches to Galloway, both from the outside corner, both for strikes. 0-2 count here on Hayden, 2 runners on. That pitch is too far outside. Ball and 2 strikes here on Galloway. Galloway 5 doubles and a triple this season. 1-2. In the dirt. Evens the count up. Memory serves, this is how all three at-bats have gone for Hayden. Falls behind early and battles back to an even count. 2-2 pitch. High and outside. Full count. Runner at second is Parrott. Runner at first is Ravel. Galloway waits the 3-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called. And there are 2 down.
Now batting the DH, number 8, Jaron Lee.
So Jaron Lee digs in, 1 for 3 today. Got the first base hit for the Bombers today. Looking for one here to tie it or potentially win it. 2 outs, 2 runners on. That one lazily dribbled to the right side. Fielding it is Buckner, and he makes the toss to first in time to get out number 3. And the Bullpups take today's district championship by a score of 3-2. The Bullpups take the baseball version of the 2026 district championship by a score of 3-2. They do it on 6 hits and 1 error. Richland with 2 runs, 8 hits and 2 errors.
Of District 6 baseball.
We await the seating committee's decision tomorrow around midday. We'll see where the Bombers head in their 30th state tournament.
Next weekend. The official date, time, and opponent will be announced tomorrow morning.
If we host here at Bomber Field, we'll be live for all 3 games next Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock.
Please have a safe trip home, and
Thank
as
you
always,
for tuning in today,
Bombers.
and we'll hope to see you next weekend right here at Bomber Field. Have a great afternoon, and go Bombers.